Are you rolling? Okay. Hey everybody, Josh here, getting ready to record an episode here at Location 6. Are you gonna fall over that bush? We all good? Okay, cool. Josh here, getting ready to record an episode of InterBrews here at Location 6 in Waller, Texas. This is where I remind you we have a Patreon page. If you'd like to support, go on over, patreon.com/interbrews or interbrews.com/Patreon. Maybe frame it up so I can put a graphic here. Okay, cool. All right, well, thanks everybody. Enjoy the show and come out to Waller and visit Location 6. And let's go do a podcast.
The following is a presentation of Stewed Productions.
I'll switch cameras. And then who's ever starting? This is great.
This is Andrew.
This is Craig.
This is Warren.
And we're at Location 6 with InterBrews.
This is InterBrews.
How'd it look?
I mean, it's us on camera, so that should tell you.
No, it's got nothing to do with that.
I'm confident. I'm fine. That's good. Second ever on location video shoot. So we're still working out bugs and kinks and all the things. So anyway, guys, welcome to InterBrews. Thanks for letting us come out and spend a lot of time setting up and then sitting down and finally having a beer together and doing a show and talking about it. So cheers to Location 6 right off the bat, right?
And the mic.
And the mic. Do you have your beer?
Yeah, it's over there.
Oh, it's way over there. That's problematic.
That's fine.
Okay.
Mistakes were made.
Yeah, it's the one thing we got to figure out, because like when we were doing just audio, we could always just pause, go refill,
Right.
whatever, regroup, whatever we need to do. And now Mike just leaves. He grabs his beer. All right, there we go. All right, so ready? Or we're in the show, right? I guess we're ready. Well, let's talk about Location 6. We're in Waller, Texas, just not far from my house in Cypress. So
There you go.
Houston area, northwest, just up 290.
Yeah.
Once you've passed over 99, you're basically here into Waller.
Yep.
And it's no longer far away. I think back in the day, this used to be very far away from Houston. But now Houston's so big, this is basically part of Houston now.
It's far away, but easy to get to.
That's
Super
right.
easy to get, no matter where you are. If you're in Katy, even Sugar Land with 99 now, you can be up here in 30 minutes, 40 minutes if you're in Sugar Land all the way down there, and then all the way over in 59, North, Humble, all those places.
Yeah. Pretty
Pretty soon everywhere. I think I said this when we were at Excalibur, Andrew.
Yeah.
The area inside 99 bigger than the state of Connecticut, landmass wise, I think.
I mean, wouldn't doubt it.
I don't know if that's actually true, but I'm going to go with it. Sounds cool. So anyway, how did we get to Location 6? I don't want to assume too much, but let's just hear the whole story. Great. I don't know who wants
behind
to.
the name?
All of it. Just, name, location.
Oh, well, I've been homebrewing about 25 years, and something I always wanted to do once I retired, which I've done several months ago. But the started out as Rose Hill Brewing Company, which is still the LLC.
Okay.
And during the last several years looking for a place to do this, I finally settled on this. So we went through investigating several locations. And might have been more than 6, maybe 8 or 9 or 10, but Location 6 sounded good, so
Okay.
there it is.
I dig it. No, it's good. It's a good number, Location 6. And you're right across the street from I just noticed this, from an ATM.
Yep.
In case you need for tips.
That's right.
That's perfect. All right, so homebrewing, 25 years of homebrewing. That means you were homebrewing back like a millennia ago. In the last millennia, but that's
quarter
actually
century.
A quarter century. That's but 2.5 decades. That's but when you think of homebrewing, that's like back when homebrewing was like the people that homebrewed were this rogue, like pioneer type hardy folk.
I don't know about that.
Well, I mean now it's everywhere, right? I mean you've got like the systems you can get for home brewing are like miniaturized versions for commercial brewing, but back then you had to have some know-how and some want and some drive and desire. So what
Pots and pans in the kitchen.
I had a ceramic kettle I bought at Academy to my boil.
Yes. Okay. So what drove you to want to homebrew? Because it wasn't like the cool thing to do. Not everybody was doing it.
No, a friend of mine at work who happened to live in my parents' neighborhood had brewed a batch. I think it was a Bass Ale clone, and he said, "Stop by next time you're in the neighborhood and have a beer," and I did, and it was really good, even though it was just your basic, extract beer out of a plastic bucket. But so then I started doing it, and it kind of got out of control.
Yeah. Well, that was back when, like, if you were into anything other than just the big three or just the macro, it was
Right.
like it was European beers or something like
Right.
that, because there wasn't that much craft beer around. I guess 25 years ago, St. Arnold would have been around, but not super prominent.
Yeah.
They would have been in their little place down 290.
Yeah, I remember going there for a tour one Saturday, and there might have been probably less than 10 people there.
Yeah.
And I remember it started at 1 o'clock, and Brock Wagner's out there, and he said, yeah, we're going to wait a little while till the regulars show up, and they'll show up with their glasses, hoping I'm done, and just start drinking. And about 10 minutes later, a carload of guys show up with their pint glasses and took the nickel tour, and we all started drinking beer. So.
Yeah, and you actually had to get the tokens and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, but it was nice. It was a fun time.
Yeah, no AC. If it
No.
was in the summer,
I forget what time of year it was, but
Yeah, I remember going. I took my daughter. She's 14 today, actually.
No.
So happy birthday,
Yeah.
Reese. But she wasn't even. I don't even know if she was a year old or maybe right at a year old. Took her there. A friend came into town. Like, I'm gonna come show you the brewery. Take my daughter into the brewery and sit there and sweat for a little while and drink a few beers. Like, all right, we gotta go. But it was. But yeah, that's so. Home brewing, 95. That's if I do the math right. 25. That's 95. Yeah, that's okay. So that's like the year the Rockets won the championship, and the year you started home brewing. So now we're here. So that's a big year.
yeah.
They're second champ. They're back to back. What was the first batch you brewed? Do you
I think
remember?
it was kind of a Shiner Bacchish kind of a beer.
Okay.
I bought it back when DeFalco's had their shop over on Kirkendall. Bought everything over there.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, just all extract, and went to some specialty grains, and then all grain, and just kind of worked up.
Okay. And so now we're here. So how did you guys meet? What is the story behind everybody being at this table? I mean, I know how I got here, and I drove Mike. So everybody else.
See, Craig worked with my dad for a while.
Okay.
And then Warren's dad was my T-ball coach when I was 5.
Okay, that old story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and then we started homebrewing with Warren's older brother. And then Craig was like, hey, I have this older system if you want to buy it. We're like, yeah, it's better than what we're doing now. And so then we started brewing together, and then Craig was like, I'm thinking of doing this brewery. Would you guys be interested in helping out? I'm like, yeah, sure. And then it turned into, you want to work there?
So was that why you were playing T-ball, or is this after?
It was a few years down the road.
What position did y'all play? Were you
In T-ball?
Yeah.
Well, I like to say Warren's brother Josh always had to be the pitcher. He's like,
stick him out there.
he would cry if he wasn't the pitcher. But anyway, I make fun of him enough about that. But
the pitcher position in T-ball? That was always like, just stand there.
Josh is going to be watching this, rolling his eyes.
Okay, that's cool. T-ball. Mike, did you ever play T-ball?
I don't think so.
I played T-ball for the Dodgers. We were the Dodgers.
No, I think we were the Mariners.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dodgers game away from winning the World Series. I don't know if anybody's watching the World Series this year, at least in Houston. No, I haven't watched a game. All right, good. We're all collectively shoulder shrugging.
Well, we're on video. It's fine.
Yeah.
They can see that.
Yeah.
They can see.
I don't have to.
They
I don't
can
have
see
to
our
do that.
reactions.
Yeah. So, video. Thanks everybody for watching. I don't know which camera you're on. Is that me? Thanks everybody. All right, that's all I really had for that one. I'll let you.
Good.
Are you on camera anywhere? Or can they see you? Is that by design? Okay. TD Mike actually TDing, technical directing. He's been labeled. I had plans to add video for years. I just didn't have the funds, and now I kind of do, and it's getting there. It'll get better. It's like
Yeah, it'll get better.
It's like when you open a brewery. It's like
Exactly.
we just gotta get the doors open, and then once we get some people in here trying some beer, if I can just get some eyeballs, then we had earballs, now we need the eyeballs. So anyway, all right. So let's talk beers. This is a beer show. I am drinking the blonde. It's delicious. Tell me about the blonde.
It was a recipe I'd originally brewed for my niece's wedding, I believe.
Okay.
And we started off going to make a Kolsch, but
We got scared.
we got scared of the K97 yeast that we used in the alt beer. That took a long time to get clear and settle out. So at the 11th hour, we just went with US-05 and the yeast and called it a blonde instead. But it's got all German malt and hops in it. So
It's nice. I like it. It's not like some blondes, you think, okay, it's going to be a blonde. But this, it has character. Yeah, I think that's all that German character. It's good.
Right.
Brewing for a wedding is pressure, right? I mean, if you mess it up,
well,
it's
I can only just say it didn't turn out so good. They can go buy some canned beer, whatever they want.
I guess you could, but if you're like, if it's one of those weddings where they're like, we don't have any money to spend on anything, can you brew the beer as a gift or whatever? It's like, okay, I did a braggot for my wife's cousin's wedding, and it turned out pretty good.
Nothing to brag about. Hey.
Nah. It was actually y'all have the Sadco system in the back, your pilot system. It was actually out of Sam Calzione's book, was Extreme Brewing.
Yeah.
The Braggot, whatever. It's pretty good if you're into braggots.
Yeah.
Anybody into braggots?
I mean, I like mead, so.
Yeah. Y'all have I saw mead over there on the board there. Yeah. What is I need new glasses, but.
It's from Wildflower Meadery up there in just shy of Navasota.
I just drove by that area. Like I didn't know they were there.
Yeah.
So shout out to them. Maybe we'll just keep connecting the dots. You
there
came to the last show, and we'll mention them.
Yeah.
On
Maybe
the show.
they'll just wander in. And
Okay. So, yeah. We were in College Station on Friday night to watch my nephew play football. Which can I say that I haven't said this to anybody yet, so I'll say it on this show. Love fall in Houston because. Friday during the day I was mowing, sweating my tuchus off, like I don't summer day, and then that night freezing my butt off, sitting in the stands, like I needed blankets and stuff. It was great. It's like super temperature swings, similar to brewing. You start hot and then you need to crash, and I don't know how that's.
That was a good connection.
Yeah, good enough. Okay, what are you guys drinking? You guys are not drinking the blonde.
I've got the neighborhood.
The neighborhood.
I got the neighborhood as well.
The welcome to the neighborhood.
Oh, tell us about it.
It's all Mount Hood hops. We did some research. We're like, not a lot of places have done that. So let's see what happens.
What did happen? What do you think about what like Mountain Hood hops?
It's it's the most noble of the American hops.
Okay.
So it's not as bitter.
Is its lineage from noble hops, and they just brought it over to something?
I didn't do the research. You're going to call me on that?
No,
pause. Oh, you can't now. I'll do some research and I'll tell you about it.
We'll just move across the table. So quick, Warren, Craig, what do y'all know about?
Do you actually know about the beer you brewed? Please tell us.
I think it is a lineage from Hallertauer hops.
Okay.
So
thank you, Craig.
Yeah, no, I think that's good. That sounds about right. It sounds like they would bring it over, and then like our dirt is different than German dirt,
right?
Or wherever. Is it German? Hallertauer?
Yeah.
Is it Czech? German?
German.
Something? I don't know. The dirt flows.
It's
weird.
the Hallertau, whatever city it grew in. So you got the middle the other one, that one.
Yeah. Is Saz? Is that a?
I think those are Czech.
Okay. So what are the noble? There's 6 nobles. I mean, original nobles.
Man, now you're just quizzing me. And
I don't know.
I don't know there'd be a test.
It's been a while since I saw that Sam Adams ad. He used to talk about all the noble hops. There's that one that used all the noble hops, and it was on there. It was like a flashcard. Yeah. But now I don't remember because it's been a while. But no, he's not on this show today. Anyway, so speaking of the neighborhood, here in Waller, I did mention the bank across the street with the ATM for tips. Everybody, I'm sorry.
Hint, hint.
Hint, hint. Absolutely. Tip often, tip well. How is the reception here in the great city of Waller?
It's been good. Yeah, it's been real good.
They're coming out. People in Waller are coming out to drink craft beer.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. No, I think Waller, they're good folks. I think the perception of Waller historically has been that's way out there. That same as Cypress, right? Where I live, it's country, just nothing but cows, and like we do have some cows. We got all the other stuff too. Yeah. Because it's Houston. You can find cows anywhere in Houston, almost.
Yeah, we've had a lot of people come from Cypress. A couple yesterday from all the way from League City, I think.
Oh wow.
Had come out.
It's a hike.
Yeah. So anyhow, it's been pretty good though. But a lot of people here, it's pretty small. A lot of neighborhoods just north here. People just walk over and.
I think this is a smart move to be here now. I think this is the next area, especially it's about to blow up out here. I don't know about blow. I mean, you know what I mean. Like expansion and people moving out this way and all the stuff. And so it's typically a brewery, like a good brewery moves into the area, and then everybody's like, you know what? It's like it reflects onto the rest of the community. Like, that's a good place to go. They have beer and stuff, and then beer, and then they're ready to take a chance. So out here, you're in Waller County, Waller, Texas. I I don't know. What are the rules like in Waller for a business such as a brewery? Is it any, like, I know in Houston people have some struggles with all the, rigmaroles.
I think there were the usual small town challenges.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to bring in the riffraff.
Yeah, with getting things done and
any school marms? Did any school marms come out?
No, nothing like that.
Church folk?
No. There's been no, to my knowledge, no opposition voiced to me about it. The mayor's been in a bunch of times. He really likes our.
He's actually in here in an alarming amount.
Well,
but shouldn't you be working?
He doesn't drink.
He doesn't drink. He has a liking to Hank's orange cream soda.
Okay.
Which we just restocked a fresh case.
He's cleared us
What's the mayor's name? Do you know?
Danny Marburger.
There you go, Danny Marburger.
Yeah.
For re-election campaign can be started here with the Hank's cream soda, or you say cream soda or the orange soda?
Orange cream soda.
Orange cream soda.
It tastes like a melted dreamsicle.
Oh,
it's really good.
Okay, all right, okay, I get it. There you go.
Yeah,
Mayor, good mayor. Thanks for hanging out.
Yeah, but no, they've been real supportive, and the local folks have all come out and a lot of soda and a lot of beer, so it's been pretty fun.
The best part about the people in Waller that don't drink our beer normally is they just want to support small local business. So like they come in and like, I don't like your beer, but I'm gonna buy it, and then hopefully they try it and then they like it. So
you know what? That's definitely it, because I don't know. If they drink beer, like the stuff that's available at your corner store or whatever?
Yeah.
And that's what they're used to, because it's Waller. Maybe they've been out here since 1982 or something like that, right? And that's all there was. But you start drinking something, a little sip here and there, they get on the blonde, they get that lupulin threshold shift, starts to move in, and it gets in their pores and gets in their cells and their soul and all that kind of stuff.
And that's what the pool shoes is for us.
Oh.
Because we tell people, don't be scared of the IPA. It's a session IPA.
It's a gateway.
And
Yeah.
To get people into liking IPAs.
Yeah. No, I mean, that's the thing. Like, hops, I mean, it used to be like, I remember trying like my first IPA, and it scared me. Like, it literally, like, I was like, I don't know what this is. I feel like my mouth has been assaulted. I don't know. But then after a while, you're like a muscle, right? Your tongue's a muscle, right? It's muscles in there. Your palate gets adapted, and you're able to appreciate all the little nuance in there. It's like trying to drink from the water hose at the first time, all the flavor. But then you build up some stamina, and then you're able to.
You get all the hot water in the hose, and then it clears out, and you're like, oh, this is the refreshing part.
That's exactly.
Instead of 99 degree, it's 93 degree water,
right? Which is
now
super
I can go
refreshing.
run around again.
Yes, yeah. So I think that's it. I think eventually, I bet you see that. I bet you it happens pretty quick too.
Yeah.
Speaking of how's the water in Waller? I just like to ask about local water. Like, if the water goes in, Houston water's a little.
Well, it's all groundwater, and it's it's treated with these chlorine, so we're able to get filter and get the chlorine out. We'll fill the hot liquor tank up the day prior and help get the chlorine out. And it's as is. It's good for a dark malty beer. Anything that's light colored or hoppy, we'll cut it with some RO water.
Okay.
As much, I think the Pilsner we just did was about 80% RO water. Okay. Then the rest tap, and then we throw some minerals in there to get it more where we want it.
Well, Pilsner is that soft, like delicate water.
Yeah.
But that's cool. I like the thought of terroir. Not everybody's terroir is equal.
Yeah.
Some terroir is better than others.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like the thought of like each area has its own kind of vibe and thing going.
Yeah. So I think that the stout, we didn't do anything to the water. The alt beer, maybe just a tiny bit. I don't remember. But we haven't. It's not bad.
Okay, good. Your building here is really neat. Like, if you appreciate history and story and everything, this is a cool spot. So, other than a really cool back, I'm just kind of glazing. Sorry, Andrew, if I'm like kind of looking at you, like it feels like I'm staring at you. I'm looking at the backsplash behind you with your taps, the copper and everything. That's really cool looking.
Finest copper bar in Waller.
Oh, the whole bar is.
And
copper.
That was the leftover.
Oh, okay. It catches the light, and then it's a warming. I like it a lot. That's a cool look.
Thanks.
So the bar itself built from the former ceiling, right? Is that what we were saying?
The lumber that held the drywall ceiling up. we reclaimed it and built the bar and the picnic tables out of it, and the baseboard as well.
Okay, I don't know if the cameras are picking up the ceiling in any shot at all.
Yeah.
A little bit. It looks arch ceiling with the scaffold, or I don't know what you call it. Truss. There you go. Yeah.
Truss work.
Truss work. Yeah, it's like old school. When was this building built?
1946.
Oh wow. Okay, let's think about back to 46 there, Mike.
There's a footprint actually on the bar that's, predates 46.
From when it was just a stack of lumber somewhere.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, there's several.
Someone just walked
handprints.
across the wood at one point and left a footprint. We just were like, should we clean that? Nah.
Is it a barefoot or like
It's
a boot?
barefoot, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I wonder if we could have it scanned for print, see, maybe swab
Maybe.
for DNA, find out it was maybe Larry Waller himself.
Oh.
The founder of I don't know if that's his name.
I was like, man, where did you pull that out from?
The
I
founder.
looked at Craig like he knows. Was it Larry?
Yeah. Do you know? I don't know the founding story of Waller.
I don't recall his first name, but I think he was one of the original. May have signed one of the original fathers of Texas.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
History, love history. This whole area used to be a lot older than it is now. I don't know anything about I know that where I'm at in Fairfield, it was a big ranch.
Yeah.
Open prairie grasses. Lots of I've seen lots of prairie grasses being planted. Apparently, they're trying to reclaim the prairie.
Yeah.
I don't know. I know that they found some really old fossils and things like that when they were doing 99.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they almost had to stop the whole project because they had to bring in tribe representatives to say and he's like, I don't know, those people are all dead. I don't know any of them. And then they're like, I think if we just move it, we'll be fine.
Yeah, no poltergeist things going
Maybe.
on.
There's some scary spots on 99, which is when you drive so fast,
Right.
you feel the chill and you think, oh, my AC kicked on pretty hard there, but ghosts. We actually just watched Poltergeist.
No?
We're the week of Halloween. This is the
True.
26th. Halloween, mere days away. Have y'all watched any scary movies in the last, I don't know, ever?
Nah, just the overall news is too scary now. So
That's true. It is true.
I just hang out here.
Just drink beer.
It is true. News is pretty. It's almost like we've got enough monsters in real life right
Yeah.
now where we don't need play monsters. But I exposed my kid, my daughter. She's my oldest. She's 14, and then my other daughters, they're almost 12. And we watched the new Child's Play last night, which may or may not have been a good idea. I'll let y'all know. I'll let you know in a few weeks if we don't have any sleep at night, if they just come down with bags under their eyes because they can't get to sleep. But we watched that last night, and that's fun. That's all about. Have y'all seen the new one?
No.
You seen the old one?
Yeah.
No, I'm not a fan.
A while
of
ago.
those kind of
It
movies.
was like 80, back in 88, I think was the original one. But, that was very 88. It's like voodoo magic put a guy's soul in the doll.
Right.
They brought it forward to 2019 or 2018, and it was AI. It was yeah, so it's like a
little twist.
like
All
Alexa, but the doll was one of those he can control everything. But I'm your best friend, and so he controls your TV and all this. So it ended up he was able to control it. So it actually kind of was like, no, that's not that far off. But a fun scare, a fun jaunt through whatever.
Yeah.
So
Not just a rehashing of the original.
no, completely different.
That's cool.
Not so far. They did some. There were some callbacks to the original.
Homage here and there.
But it's more believable, and they set it up for a sequel if they want to do that. That's cool.
You got to, right?
It's a horror movie.
Yeah. Could be 12 sequels.
Yeah, at least I hope. The original had probably 8, right? I think, 5, 6, something like that. There's a lot. I do have an idea. Mike gets tired of me talking about it, but it's close to Halloween. I have an idea for a beer-related horror movie
Oh, yeah?
called The Head Brewer.
Oh.
Where he's
All right.
heads for,
Yeah.
it's kind of, I don't want to well, I've done that before, but, it's a work in progress. I don't know when we'll get it funded or written or whatever, but.
So the people at home probably noticed your glass is empty. Would you like us to get you something else?
Well, that would be fantastic.
We have the technology.
Cool. You know what? I'm going to leave it to your judgment.
Okay.
And then we can talk about it when you get back. Mike was here this weekend.
I was.
How was
Yeah.
it?
It's good.
Okay.
We sat outside.
Yeah.
What do I do with the tables? Y'all just bring the tables in, or y'all just fold them up?
Yeah, they just
They were folded up, right?
Yeah,
okay,
they
that's
are.
right. That's right.
Okay.
Yeah. So when I walked up, it's like, man, there were three tables and 3 umbrellas, and
Yeah.
they must pick them up. And I was like, yeah, okay, that probably makes sense.
There is another hurricane on the way.
I don't know.
Yeah, I saw something about that.
Like, how many have we had this year?
I think this is they're down to Zeta or something. Now what this one's called?
I think so. There's
Oh,
too
really?
Many. It's too many.
Oh, okay.
It's too many in one year.
Yeah.
It's too. Yeah. It's too late in the year for this. I'm done.
Yeah.
It's
I've
all-
got sandbags in the back. I'm ready to empty out.
Yeah. Yeah. I would imagine there's not a lot of. You seem elevated here. Is that?
It is, but one of the storms, if it hit the right way, we'd had some rain and wind out of the north. So
Okay.
From the
so
back.
I was gonna make sure
Gotcha.
no water got in the back.
Well, that's
by
a
the
good
doors.
with a building this age from back in the 40s. It's seen some things,
Oh yeah.
so it stood the test of time.
Yeah.
And it's all just heavy brick and steel and wood that's not going anywhere. Footprints from Larry Waller. Thank you. I'm excited to find out what beer I got.
Thank you. Neighborhood.
Looks like the pool shoes.
Oh, that's
Pool
what mine
shoes.
is, Pool shoes.
Oh, that's the Session IPA.
That one's good.
That
Chinook wet hops from
Chinook wet hop.
Republic.
Oh, okay.
Public hops.
Yeah, local. Over in Humble.
New
Right.
Ish.
New
Yeah.
Caney,
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it? That's kind of 99-ish,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So that literally just down the road,
Yeah.
like a right, a left, and another right.
You just get on the road and pull off when you get there.
Yeah, you'll get there eventually. So wet hops. To those who are not familiar with what wet hops are,
He picked them that morning, drove them over, and we put them in the fermenter.
okay. How big of a batch was this?
It was 3.5 barrels, and I think we used
3 pounds.
3 pounds
Okay,
of fresh hops.
that's really cool. Like,
Yeah, it looked like a big bag of Brussels sprouts when we brought them.
I'm guessing it didn't smell like that.
No, it smelled a lot better than Brussels sprouts.
Brussels sprouts are awesome until you cook them.
Yeah.
I mean, I love the flavor, like bacon especially,
Yeah.
onion, garlic, all that stuff. But your house smells like Brussels sprouts. That's the problem.
Yeah.
So it's too bad Brussels sprouts don't smell like hops when they cook.
That's
It'd
true.
be a lot better. That's really good though. It's really fresh. It's light. Wet hops. I like the thought of wet hops because it's like literally they were just growing and then now they're in the beer and they were grown local,
Yeah.
which is cool. Yeah, that's cool.
Did you give a shout out to Michael?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he wouldn't leave until he saw us put them into the ferment.
Yeah. Just hung out the whole day.
No, it wasn't an all-day thing. It was a Sunday, I think, when he came out. Wasn't
Yeah.
it? Yeah.
Okay. How often do y'all? So currently, you have how many beers? Your beers ready for whomever wants to come enjoy.
7 right now.
7. Okay.
We had the magical number of 6 for a while, but
Right.
we had to add the 7th at some point.
7's the new 6. It's fine. So a little. It looks like a wide array
Yeah.
for all the flavors, all the palettes out there. Everything from blonde to a stout to the hoppy, the fresh hop. So a wide variety. When you're thinking of brewing, do y'all have wheelhouses that like kind of areas that you're more into, styles that
Well,
you're?
All 3 of us are hop heads, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
we still haven't done the really punch you in the face with the hop flavor yet,
Yeah.
but we'll get there.
Is that
Yeah.
coming?
But I think we all like pretty much everything.
Yeah.
I mean, Andrew's not a fan of
I don't
Belgians.
like
and
Belgians or wheats.
I like everything except the real funky Belgians and sours. Not a big sour fan,
Okay.
but although he's trying to turn me on to some of them.
Well, there's such a wide array of
Yeah.
sours, though, right? I mean,
Right.
I don't know. There's like slight tart, kind of like a Berliner.
The
Yeah,
smoothies.
yeah, something like
Yeah.
that I'm
Smoothie
okay
tart,
with.
yeah.
But the things where it tastes like a warhead, not so much.
What about like the old school stuff, like the old Aldbrun, like the brown, like Aldbrun,
Yeah,
or the
yeah.
Flanders Red, or something like that?
I've never had one. I'll try one.
Okay. What do you think? Like do you like the Flanders Red and that type?
I've never had one of those, but
Like who's New Belgium? They're La Folie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it still out there?
I don't know. I know the one you're talking about, but I've never had it. But
New Belgium got bought out, right? I think.
I'm not sure. It's hard to keep up.
It is hard to keep up. We don't care about them. Let's talk more about you guys. I mean, now that they're a big guy, we don't. It's like, whatever. And there's just too many good beers to local made beers. That's the thing. Like when somebody says, what's the best beer you've ever had or something like that, I'm like, something that was. If I'm a place, like if I'm at location 6, and like this, the pool shoe, like this is a beer made with, their water and their approach to beer making, and then hops grown 40 miles that way or whatever it is. Yeah. That's pretty cool, and I get to sit here and drink it with with the guys that brewed it in the place where it was brewed.
Yeah.
I don't know where Michael is, but if he was here, it would be like
complete the circle,
complete the whole circle, right? But yeah, to me, I mean, there's something about that. It's like a magical kind of thing. So, I don't know. I like it, Mike. What are you drinking?
This is the neighborhood.
Okay. What do you think?
The guys were drinking earlier. Oh, delicious.
What did you have when you were here this weekend? Was that you had the?
I'm having what I didn't have this weekend.
Okay. So you had an agenda when you walked in.
I had the permit, the 16 mil, and the s'more.
Yeah. S'more.
Permit, the 16 mil.
Let's talk about that because
the blonde as well.
Okay. I want to talk about s'more because we are T-minus 2 days away from s'more weather, or 2 or 3 days
until
away.
it isn't again.
Exactly.
And then it will be again.
We'll have a day or two of s'more weather soon. This weekend. This is like prime s'more time. So what goes into a s'more street? Is that what I'm saying?
It's our main street stout.
Oh.
But wait, there's s'more.
I like it. I definitely need new glasses, though. I realized this the other day. When I was at that football game, I was like, how come their scores are all blurry? And then I realized
I need to fix their scoreboard. It's my eyes.
Yeah. I don't want to admit it. I turned 40 earlier this year, and I don't want to admit that, I need new glasses. I don't know why. Whatever, it's fine. Doesn't mean I'm old or anything.
Not at all.
No. So, s'more. How do you get the s'more in the beer? Are y'all at liberty to say?
Very
or is
carefully.
It trade secret?
Yeah, very carefully.
Okay.
This one was we added some flavorings to the Main Street Stout to get the s'more, the marshmallow flavor in there.
Okay. You don't make a bunch of s'mores and randle it through.
No,
maybe next time.
Yeah, we
thought about it.
Yeah, it's a way to expand the beer without taking up cooler real estate.
Yeah,
and a little twist on it. But I do have a s'more stout recipe that we're going to do
campfire
with the graham crackers and vanilla and all that stuff in it.
Do you use smoked grain or anything like that?
No, when I made it at home, I didn't use smoked grain. I made it 2 or 3 times at home. But the graham crackers and the first time I can't do it here, but I used marshmallows steeped in vodka and just kept straining that through. So kegged it with that marshmallow vodka.
All right,
but we're not gonna do that here.
Oh.
So.
You can, right?
No, we can't do that here.
Oh.
But we'll find some other ways to get the vanilla flavor in there.
Marshmallow vodka, though. That sounds pretty good.
Yeah. I think you can actually buy it ready-made. I didn't know that at the time. But
no, everything's handcrafted. It's better.
with those craft marshmallows.
Yeah. That's cool. I know that on our live show that we do on Thursdays, Liquid Lunch. So if you ever have something you need to promote, live, for the weekend, let us know. Liquid Lunch live on Thursdays, liquidlunchshow.com or wherever you stream shows on YouTube and Facebook's, Mike, and Twitter. We're on all those. But I know that Kennedy, my producer there, he's a member of the Rogue Brewers. Mm-hmm. They're over near Humble in that area, near Republic Hops, right? Republic Hops, right?
Yeah.
They're over there in that area, and they're doing a s'more stout competition, I believe.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So,
okay. When is that going to take place?
I think it's coming up soon. I think they're about to. Unless maybe I'm blowing it up and they had already decided not to. They had talked about it. I think they're going to do it, but maybe I spoke too soon. But
all right. Well, maybe that'll be next week's beer.
Yeah. No, I like that. That's a very seasonal. Type of beer. We're right now we're smack dab in the middle of pumpkin beer season.
Right. Yeah.
I feel like I have to ask, pumpkin beers, yay, nay?
I'm not really a fan, but I did just have Saloon Doors Oktoberfest with pumpkin, and that was delicious. Mm-hmm. And then now they have apparently a vanilla latte version of it. So I kind of want to try that.
Those guys are wizards.
I like one that's got real pumpkin in it, but not. I don't want to just get smacked with pumpkin pie spices.
Right. Yeah, I'm with you.
Something that's a little more subtle. I like.
Yep. More.
Yeah.
Yeah, I enjoy them. I've been wanting to try St. Arnold's bourbon barrel one, but it's been hard to find. Make the time to find it.
If only you'd said something.
He's too busy here.
I could have brought you one. I have a couple.
I mean, we'll be here tomorrow, so.
All right, fine. I'll come back. We'll try.
We'll save some pizza for you.
Y'all are brewing tomorrow, right? What are y'all brewing tomorrow?
Christmas ale.
See, yes. Are y'all gonna play Christmas music and stuff to get you in the spirit?
I don't know. I never thought about
We
it.
wouldn't be able to hear it back there, so.
Yeah.
Oh, is it loud? Like,
Well, no, it's just the speakers are all up here.
oh,
Yeah.
you don't have like a jam box or something?
No, we can turn it pretty loud. I
Is that a
guess.
leg lamp over there? Speaking of,
It is.
It is.
so y'all are ready?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay. For whatever reason, I think Amazon knows me too well. Like a full size leg lamp popped up on my hey, you seem like the kind of person that would buy a full
You would
size
totally buy this.
for $180 or whatever. You want one? I'm like,
The certificate of authenticity and everything.
yes, it is fragile. It's made in France. I mean, it is. It's like I feel like I need one. I really do, and it's like Amazon knows me too well. For a while, my girls were doing a lot of that slime. You know how they make the slime, and so they one time they bought these gallon jugs of Elmer's glue, and so every time it was popping up like, "Hey, you need more glue?"
Sure, you don't need more glue.
I'm like, dude.
It seems like you glue a lot of things.
Yeah.
You need more
It's like,
glue.
you seem to love glue a lot. Here's another gallon jug. You want us to go ahead and send it? Just hit that button. A gallon jug of Elmer's glue.
Reoccurring that you want.
Yeah, subscribe and save. Which, by the way, if you want to help support this show, this is where I say that you can go to InterBrews.com/Amazon. All your purchases help, with the affiliate stuff. But you don't have to. But you can. I don't know. Nobody really. I don't know. You can. It helps. You buy new stuff. We're trying to get stuff. Trying to get more cameras. We only have 3. How are the 3 cameras looking?
This one's low.
It's low battery.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
It's charged.
I mean,
That's what I'm saying. It's plugged in. I don't understand.
It's that that dongle. That thing that right there is called a dongle. Mate, it's not ever worked. I got the cheaper one when I should have gone. Should have gone whole hog. Spent the extra $10 and gotten like the top of the line dongle.
Shouldn't have gone with the OEM dongle.
Yeah.
You need the actual dongle.
I needed the actual. Yeah, but eventually we'll replace it with a real camera instead of some phones. It's fine. It's all good.
We lose it. We lose it.
It's fine. Yeah.
We got other ones.
Yeah, we got other. We got.
It's the point of that, Josh. It's fine.
Yeah, we got cameras for days. We're fine. So, Christmas ale. What's going to go in your Christmas ale?
It's some pale malt, some caramel, some Crystal 45. I'd have to look at
Special
the recipe.
W.
Yeah, Special W.
Special W.
Yeah, it's the original recipe called for special roast, but where we get our grain, they don't have that. They don't carry that line, so we got the Wireman Special W.
Okay.
Which is supposed to have some more raisiny flavors to it. So we'll see how that is, and a bunch of honey, ginger, cinnamon.
Big
stuff like
old
that.
ginger root.
Yeah, got
And it smells awesome in here tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Not that it doesn't smell good now.
And the honey I got when I got the mead the other day, they're co-located with a bee weaver. Well, they're the oldest honey producer in the state, apparently, from 1888, I think.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I got like 16 pounds of honey from them
Cool.
for the beer tomorrow.
Nice.
Yeah.
More terroir. I like it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we'll. Hopefully.
Is that your word of the day?
Yeah.
Today's word of the show, terroir. I don't know how to spell it, but I looked it up, and that's how it was pronounced.
Y'all got a name picked out for it?
For the Christmas ale?
Christmas ale.
Just
Yeah.
Christmas ale?
Right now it just says Christmas ale. These guys come up with the names about 30 minutes before we open the doors usually. So.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Well, I mean, so location 6, there's 8 reindeer. Tiny, unless you count Rudolph, and he's like 9. I don't know. 6 and 9.
Yeah.
They're
Rudolph's red ale.
Rudolph?
Rudolph.
Ooh, there we go.
Rudolph Christmas ale.
Rudolph, the ginger-laden Christmas ale. I don't.
No name picked out yet. We'll we got a couple weeks to
coming
work
soon?
on it. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, this is. How long will that take to be ready?
Well, it should be ready, by Thanksgiving, I would think.
Perfect.
And then we got some Tennessee whiskey barrels. We're gonna age half of it in.
Okay. That sounds
And
happy.
then when it's ready, we'll pull it out and carbonate that and get that caked
Next
up.
Christmas.
Yeah.
Oh.
The following Christmas.
Yeah, it's like
Oh, really? So it's going to be a year-long thing?
Yeah.
No,
You're in the barrel?
we'll have half of it ready this Christmas.
Well, yeah, no, but in the barrel.
Yeah, we don't know.
Keep it in a year?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, we'll pull samples and see how it is, and I guess maybe we'll have Christmas in April, maybe Christmas in
Christmas
July.
in July. Yeah.
We'll see.
This year, you got to get it in when you can't. Nothing's
Yeah.
guaranteed, so
Yeah.
get it in when you can.
Yeah.
I don't know what next year. I'm excited for next year, but I'm also scared. Like
Those guys got to be better than this year.
Does it?
Yeah.
See, you
Yeah.
say that, Craig. You say that out loud, but it's like, is it? Because I always thought, yes.
Yeah.
I'm glad these are real wood,
Yeah.
super hardy
Solid
tables,
wood that you can knock on.
not laminate, not whatever.
Mattress Mac would be proud.
He would be
Solid wood.
It is solid wood. It's, man, I don't know. I'm optimistic mostly, but this year has, knocked a lot of the optimism out of me. So it's like, I'll believe when I see it.
Yeah.
So, but hopefully here in the next, today's Monday, so we got 8 days. Maybe after, November 3rd, we'll figure it out.
Oh, yeah. That garbage.
What are the odds?
Yeah. So I don't know. We'll see.
I want to meet the guy that's got it figured out.
I know, right? That guy. Where is he
Yeah.
at? He's been on vacation or something.
He's behind the green curtain, I guess.
Something. I don't know. But with all the just the craziness of 2020, we're still here, like sitting down at a table, enjoying beers together, talking about it. So it's like, as crazy as it's been, you can still come to Location 6 and just, enjoy in the moment beer.
And it has been nice. People have been coming in here, and everybody seems to kind of just enjoy their company and the music and the beer. So
yeah.
So yeah, we just saw a few guys walk in through here while we were setting up. I don't know.
Yeah.
Did y'all know those like regular people? They come in and just
Yeah, that guy
saying
actually,
hello, or
he came in when we were
we're still
building, and he's like, I've been waiting for you guys to open up. He's a truck driver apparently, and so whenever he's back in town, he comes in, and so he happened to be in town today, and he walked up and like, you open? No, we're not. You can't sell me beer. We can sell you something to go. And
to go. Yeah.
there you go.
That's cool.
As soon as the overhead door comes up,
Yeah.
people wander in.
Yeah. I feel like that's a country song just waiting. Like, what's his name? Like, I don't think his last name, just his.
Didn't catch his name.
I didn't either.
He's the name.
But he had one. Well, he didn't have one eye last time he was here.
Yeah,
he had a patch over his eye.
He'd hurt his eye, so.
And Craig, keep an eye out for us opening up.
I didn't.
And he didn't even think about it.
And he kind of went. I didn't mean it like that. But. So I'm glad he came back.
Yeah. Well, yeah. No, I mean, just a wink. All of his
Well,
like.
he could have blinked. You don't know.
You get it? No. Oh, dust. Okay. Okay. We'll see you next time, there, guy.
Yeah. No, but usually when we're if somebody sees someone in here, even if it says closed, if the door's locked, they'll come looking in, and sometimes come on in. What do you want?
Yeah.
So.
I mean, that's another cool thing about Waller. It's like, I mean,
Yeah.
whatever you're doing, it can wait.
Yeah.
Just come on and have, a couple hours or tomorrow or next week or whatever.
Yeah.
It's fine. Speaking of like next week, weekends, what are your hours?
Currently Thursdays, 2 to 8-ish. Everything. The closing is always ish because if we got people hanging around, we'll gladly stay longer. And then Friday and Saturday noon till 9.
Okay.
And then Sunday noon to 6.
Okay. Yeah, that's perfect.
Yeah.
Get done with church, come out here.
Yeah.
Hang out.
So if the experience so far has been if the weather's pleasant and the door's open, we usually get some people in here.
Yeah.
Yesterday it was kind of cloudy and kind of hot and muggy and
Gloomy.
Yeah, yesterday's kind of slow.
Saturday night was good though.
Yeah, Saturday was booming. Yeah.
That's when I was
Were
here.
you here? What day were all the motorcycle guys in here?
That was Saturday.
That was Saturday.
Yeah, Saturday.
It must have been been I got
Yeah.
here
Yeah.
because they weren't here.
Yeah, they showed up and hung out for a while.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Well,
Did they have a name, like for their club? Or
You know, they do, but I don't recall what it was.
Okay.
I saw on their jackets, but they're some nice guys. They do a bunch of charity work, they said. And
That's cool.
So,
They say.
Yeah, they had a couple beers in here, and then went down to the next place. So
And they really like the pool shoes.
Yeah.
That was their favorite beer.
That's a very pleasant beer. I mean, I get it. I don't have a motorcycle. I have a Toyota, whatever that is, Camry. I don't even know. Without a driver's side door handle. Pulled it off. It just came off in my hand.
I just saw it sitting in the console when I was searching through it.
Yeah, I don't.
That's where you keep your spare parts at?
My wife she's like, you need to go get that fixed. I'm like, all right, I'll get to it. But, I mean, it's, I have to go around to the passenger side to open up to get in the car.
There you go. It's your workout for the day.
A little, yeah, well, that's a stretch. It is stretching. I was going to say it's a stretch, but it's, If that's my workout, which it is. That's sad. That's sad. But yeah, I don't have a motorcycle, but a Toyota Camry with 3 door handles. But I too like this beer, so I feel like I would fit in pretty well with those guys. I picture like a bunch of them coming in here looking all surly and burly, and everybody's intimidated, and then one of them just pulls out a banjo and everybody starts singing, and they drink pool.
They didn't pull out a banjo, but I mean it's very similar to that. Yeah.
Mandolin, maybe.
No,
I mean if you're on a bike, you gotta have a ukulele.
Something small.
Something small. I don't
Got
know.
a 6-string on your back.
Yeah. Well, they're on a steel horse. So, but they're, I want that. I want to see that is what I want. Anyway, it's to die for. Live or die. Live or die. I don't know. Never mind. You finished yours, Warren.
I know, I'm trying to decide what I want to go with next. I see Andrew's got the 16 mil.
Yeah, I went with that alt. Showing love.
That
to
was the
alt
first
beer.
one I had.
So alt, I like alts a lot. Is that so? Alts are the German style alt, right?
Old beer.
Old.
That's what alt means. Old.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I feel like I should have known that,
I didn't know.
but I didn't know that. I feel like we learned.
There you go.
So we learned some stuff.
German
today.
lesson for the day.
Yeah, I never took.
And beer means beer.
So alt
Spelled differently. German.
is they're ales,
Right.
Right. It's one of the few German ales.
Right.
That and Hefeweizen and
The Kolsch beers are
Kolsch,
are
yeah,
ales.
the kind of straddlers. But yeah, ales, lagers treated like lagers, I guess, right?
Yeah.
I feel like alt would be a good base for a pumpkin beer. I don't know if I've ever seen
Yeah,
it.
it would be.
But I don't know if I've ever seen it. But I feel like it would be.
Yeah.
We're writing this down. Oh wait, actually they can see us. I'm
We
taking
can,
notes.
we can we can dose with candy corn
There you
by
go.
the weekend. How's that?
Candy corn.
I would not drink that.
I wouldn't either.
No, candy corn's one of those things like, we're out of everything else. All right, fine. I'm not going to enjoy this.
Still no.
No? You just turn it down flat no matter what?
Yeah, I can't do it.
They're really
I mean, I
good.
could chew on a candle. That's fine.
It is kind of like that. Like wax lips. They're good for making like fangs. And that's basically it.
Yeah.
But I've always thought like an alt would be a good base for a pumpkin beer.
That would be good. Well, maybe next year we'll try that out.
Maybe. Yeah, that'd be good. I'll come try.
Yeah.
Yeah, because pumpkin beers, I feel like that's always a loaded question. Not loaded, but just kind of open-ended, right? Because the spectrum of pumpkin beers
Right.
is so big. There are like the spice bombs, which
Yeah.
it's uninspired
Right.
most of the time. Like, yeah, we should do that, and they just
Phone it in.
yeah, they phone and just dump all the cinnamon and whatever.
Yeah.
But like really well crafted, like a pumpkin porter. I love like pumpkin porter or something
Yeah.
like that.
I had one in. It wasn't a porter, it was a pumpkin beer in the fall in New York years ago, and it was a New York brewery. I don't recall what it was, but it was at a hotel, and it was a really good, very subtle pumpkin beer, and they rimmed. That's kind of a girly thing, but they rimmed the glass with brown sugar,
Listen.
and it was actually really good.
Yeah, sometimes you just got to be like, you know what? I'm secure enough that I'm going to sit here and I'm going to enjoy this.
Put that brown sugar on my
Yeah,
glass.
you
That's
put it
fine.
on. You put it on there.
Yeah.
Maybe even sprinkle it with Red Hots, whatever. You want to say. And some edible glitter, whatever. And I'm gonna sit here
And I will enjoy my beer.
Yes, it really is that, right?
I did nothing like that when drinking that beer.
Sometimes you just have to let that go and just like fully embrace the. Okay, I'm all in on the whatever that's called.
Right.
The all that. What'd y'all get? What'd y'all decide on?
Went with the agreeable blonde.
Oh, okay, I had that. Y'all should try that. It's really good. What do you think? It was really.
It's agreeable. There you
It's
go.
super agreeable.
Yeah.
Like, but agreeable not just in like, all right, fine, we're gonna have pizza. It's agreeable as in like, like, I don't know, like important things, right?
What's the decision you were thinking about? She agreed to this.
Well, she actually didn't. I was hoping. No, she didn't. Oh well. No, I mean like like we need to make sure that Main Street Waller is always, whatever, always welcoming to people who love beer.
Right.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
I agree.
And we'll do whatever it takes to make sure that's always the case.
We've got another one we need to make still called the Pushy Blonde. which is a Belgian IPA.
Okay.
Andrew won't be.
No, actually, I enjoy that because I had it on tap in your garage.
Yeah.
At Rose Hill Brewing. And I was like, oh, I enjoy this.
Yeah. Do you live in Rose Hill?
I do.
Okay.
How far is that from here?
It's about 15 miles
15?
to the east.
Okay.
20 and Cypress.
Between here and Tomball. Yeah, Cypress Rose Hill.
Yeah. Not far. Not far.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Is there like a good restaurant in Rose Hill, the Rose Hill area? There's the
It's a Mexican restaurant, right?
Julio's.
Yeah, Julio's.
Julio's.
We're-
That's my. I mean, it's close to the house and good margaritas, good food. So
Is the Showboat still open out there?
it is.
Yeah. The drive-in?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that Rose Hill?
It's probably more Hockley-ish, I think. The drive-in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Was it the Showboat? Showboat, right?
Yeah, Showboat drive-in.
Yeah.
I wonder what's showing right now.
I'm not sure.
don't know.
I didn't take note as I
I
drove
feel
by
like
this
Coco
morning.
was on there. They throw up new
Coco.
movies, old movies. They're all over the place.
Great movie.
Maybe they're
Coco.
showing Child's Play. We could ride out there.
They had a lot of high school graduations there. This, when all this nonsense was going on, where they couldn't, it's like a drive-in graduation, I guess. But
Yeah.
they stayed busy. It looked like.
Yeah. No, that's a cool spot because there's not really. I think there's one. Well, there's an old one up 290, like Brenham area.
Right.
Do they still use that, or is it just the screen?
It says Stardust or
Yeah.
Starlight or something. I don't think it's open anymore.
Y'all are not that far from Brenham.
No.
So, like, when you think of this area, so if you're trying to like decide on what you're going to do on Saturday, so you guys are here, and then you've got Huffy. All right, it's good. No, it's good. It's fine. No, it caught it, but it's all right. It's a beer show. That's going to happen. You guys are here, and then you got like Huff Brewing in
Right.
Belleville, and Brazos Valley, and I mean it's just kind of a little jaunt.
Yeah,
around here.
there's nothing right around here, so.
Yeah, but it's good driving. Once you're out here,
Yeah.
Pretty
yeah.
beautiful driving.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's I recommend people do that.
Yeah.
Stop here, go out to Belleville,
Right.
go to Brenham,
Yeah.
come back here.
There we go.
You
Come
know?
back here again.
Yeah.
Hit us on the way out, on
Yeah.
the way back.
Yeah.
Beer to go.
I mean, if you're in town and you're heading towards Austin or wherever, you got to stop here. I mean, that's plan that. I don't know why you wouldn't.
I don't either.
Or if you're coming in from, I know people outside of Houston listen to this show. If you're coming in from Austin or, no, not really Dallas, Somerville. There's a lot
Yeah, you
of-
can take
Yeah.
the back way from Dallas, come down through Waco and Highway 6 and then
Yes,
290.
better drive.
Well, much
way
better.
better drive.
Yeah.
Right. 45 is ugh. There's no breweries on 40, like barely any.
It's not a fun drive.
No, it's bland. But yeah, you go 35.
Yeah.
Through Waco, back
Right.
way through College Station, all that.
Yeah.
Highway 6.
Yeah.
All that. Way better. Then you end up here.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah. It's seriously, it's way better.
Yeah.
And when you're flying through on 290, I don't know. I've been through Waller a handful of times. Obviously, I live on not that far away, but it's usually just kind of fly through, right?
Right.
It's worth getting off the beaten path.
Yeah.
Coming over here and checking it out.
Yeah.
I mean, why not? Why not, Mike?
Why not?
There's
I
no-
did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
So we didn't get in trouble.
No. We got here just fine.
yeah. I mean, why
The
not?
girlfriend got out here, so he didn't get in trouble.
Exactly.
Oh, did you meet her out here?
No, we came together.
Oh, you're talking about.
And I told him why.
Can we?
come.
She was supposed to come today. I'm not throwing her under the bus. I'm not doing that. I wouldn't do that to you. I love her to death.
Okay.
Kate's awesome.
Yeah.
But there's kind of a double standard in y'all's relationship where she can go to breweries before you go. And
It's fine. It's just something she has. I just
All right,
feel
well,
bad.
now
because-
he's in trouble.
because of what we do, where we go.
she's an enthusiast.
Yeah,
She loves
She,
coming
she
to
loves
breweries.
it. She loves craft beer. She'll spend the money on these clubs that she'll get them from out of town and this and
Right,
that. So
right.
it's fine. She loves it, but I feel bad.
She wants to share that experience with you.
Yeah, and that's fine.
And you should.
And because I don't care, 'cause she went to Center Avenue a couple weeks ago with one of her girlfriends. She's like, she kind of like, go ahead, that's fine. Like, really, I'm not mad. I don't care. It's all good.
It's all good.
I don't get mad like you. Not I'm really mad. It's just
Did you
more
say it
of-
like that?
Like you.
No, I don't know. I didn't say it like that.
You're
but it's
sitting
like,
here.
no,
He was
it's-
looking at Josh when he said that, just so you know. And it's on camera. Well, he's not on camera. But
Yeah. But it's like, no, it's fine. Go ahead. I really, it's fine. I'm going to get there.
Yeah.
And actually, we went there after here.
No, it's
Saturday night.
Senate Avenue.
Saturday Avenue,
Yeah,
yeah.
Warren and I went there the other day when we barrels.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Over in Houston, we stopped by and had a beer over there with those guys.
Yeah, in Jersey Village.
Yeah.
Jersey Village, yeah.
The mayor of Jersey Village, I believe, owns it.
I wonder if they know Larry Waller.
That's a tough call.
Oh wait, what's the mayor of Waller's name?
His name is Andrew.
Andrew.
I don't recall. I didn't.
Andrew
catch his
that
last
loves
name.
the orange cream sodas.
No, the mayor of Waller. I'm sorry. The mayor of Waller is Danny Marburger.
Danny Marburger.
Yeah. The other guy's the mayor of
Jersey Village.
Jersey Village.
Yeah.
That's
We don't know.
we don't know. We'll find out.
Yeah, Andrew, but I don't know his last name.
Andrew.
I am not the mayor of Jersey Village.
That'd be a lot cooler. You should be like the mayor. I don't know. Mayor, like you need a sash, I think, and a top hat to really pull off the mayor look. I think you could do it though.
I think so. I look good in a top hat.
Have you ever considered public service?
Well, he's in
Well, I
public
mean,
service now.
My grandpa's the mayor of 6 Mile, South Carolina.
Really?
Yeah. So it runs in my blood.
Yeah. Which side of the state is that?
It's just outside of Clemson.
Okay. All right. Wow. So near the coast. Ish.
Sure.
Closer than here.
Yeah,
No, that's a beautiful area. Speaking of fun drives, or maybe not fun. That's a lot far, but it's pretty once you get there. I don't know if it's as pretty as the hill country.
Where, South Carolina?
Yeah, all that.
Oh, yeah, it's
North
nice
Carolina,
out there.
South Carolina, all that hill.
Hill country here in Texas.
Appalachia.
That's hard to beat. Hill country here? I don't know.
I don't know. They have greenery out there.
I don't care.
Hill country.
It's Hill country, Texas.
Okay. I mean, whatever. Try it all because there's lots of good breweries in both
Sure,
places.
try it.
Yeah. Try it. Okay, so I don't know. For people coming to Location 6, coming out to Waller, they've not been out here. They're thinking about it. Tell them, do your elevator pitch, whoever wants to do it. Is there an elevator pitch? Or is it just like beer?
I thought this hour was our elevator pitch.
I mean,
really long elevator ride.
Maybe, but I may clip it, just to say, hey, why come out to Location 6? What are they going to find?
Beer.
I think they're gonna find some tasty fresh beer. They're gonna find a nice place to
Air conditioning.
air conditioning,
Yeah.
a nice
Oh,
place to drink the beer. Find some good music and some lively company, I hope.
Yeah.
They may get to saunter up next to the bar, next to a trucker wearing an eye patch.
Yeah.
We don't know his
Yeah.
name, but he's the friendly.
Yeah.
I thought it's a country song. It's writing itself.
Right.
There was that day he
The
was
friendly one-eyed trucker.
Yeah, he sauntered into the brew house and bellied up to the bar.
I think that's a beer name.
Yeah.
What style would that be?
The one-eyed trucker? I don't know. That's
It's got to be something that you remember.
Stout.
yeah, it could.
Maybe a caffeine infused.
Ooh, yeah.
Beer.
A coffee, like a cold brew coffee edition.
Keep you
to
awake.
something.
Yeah. Something.
Coffee blonde or something.
yeah, there you
where
go.
It's light, but it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Keeps you going miles and miles down the road.
There you go.
Always gets there on time. Works hard. At the end of the day, it's just, he feels satisfied that he did
We're
it.
writing this one down for the cameras. Write it down.
Okay, so I spoke earlier. You had a wide variety of styles and things like that. And we talked about things that were or were not in your wheelhouse.
Right.
Like on your top 10 of things you haven't brewed here yet, what are some of those? Is there anything you're looking at we definitely want to brew that, something we should look
I
forward
would say
to?
an imperial stout. I mean,
Yeah.
the Main Street stout, it's a solid stout, but 7.7. We could do better.
Yeah. I'd like to do that Belgian IPA, and maybe barrel age a couple other things as well.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Now, Belgian IPAs. Okay, so IPAs are awesome because there's it's its own genre. There's IPAs, but what are you drinking? An IPA? That doesn't tell you all that much.
Well, what kind? Where from?
Exactly.
East Coast, West Coast,
Right.
wherever.
And then Belgians, I remember trying my first Belgian IPA and being I don't think I've ever had anything like this. This is a whole nother thing. I love Belgian IPAs.
Yeah.
And, I don't know. Bread IPA, you ever had a bread IPA?
A bread?
Brett.
Oh, bread. No, no.
I thought he said bread. It's like a bread. Okay.
Yeah.
No,
you
I-
just take
I
a piece of
haven't.
bread.
Biscuit malt.
Yeah.
I did. Maybe I had it was a sour IPA I learned earlier.
Yeah,
I was somewhere and I got a
that's bread,
flight of IPAs, and I tasted one that doesn't taste right. And then come to find out, it wasn't on the list as a soured IPA, but it was.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, because there's different varieties of Brett even.
Right.
And so you can do real fruity and like some of those like real ripe fruit kind of flavors, but yet they kind of meld into like some of those hops that kind of have the fruity kind of thing going. It's interesting. I like black IPAs, white IPAs, juicy, hazy.
Yeah, these guys do a good hazy IPA.
Just to shout out Excalibur, since I crashed their interview. They just did a black IPA.
Okay.
So it should be ready in a couple weeks.
That's cool. I feel like the black IPA had like about a minute and a half in the spotlight, and then like hazies came along.
It came and went pretty quick.
Yeah, and then it's like, oh, well, what? Wait, y'all remember those? And then like everyone, people will do one, and if it's well crafted, they're really good.
No. And then they called them Cascadian dark ales for a while.
Yeah, I don't.
That seemed to kind of intertwine
together.
there.
Murkied the descriptive waters, as they say. Nobody says that, but
you just did.
I just did. I don't know.
Coined.
But when they're done well, they're really good.
Yeah.
I don't know. IPAs. I almost feel like there should be ales, lagers, and then IPAs. Maybe like its own subgroup. Maybe. I don't know.
You never know.
You do never know. I don't know. Mike, do you have a favorite style of IPA?
Just nothing too punchy in the mouth.
Okay.
I like the sessions.
Mm-hmm.
The lower end of the IPAs.
I feel like when we first started, you weren't even.
I wasn't. You're absolutely right. I've kind of graduated, but now, like I said, I'm not. I'm here.
You'll get there.
I'm not quite there yet.
You'll get there.
Those Imperial, those big.
Yeah.
Kind of make your eyes.
He did this for the camera.
Yeah. So yeah. Do it again.
We did this.
Yeah.
I love the every once in a while I just crave a West Coast that just like the enamel on my teeth.
Yeah. The palate record.
Yeah. I crave that. I don't want it every time.
Right.
But every once in a while I was like, I'm angry at my teeth. I just want an aggressively hot
I want to remember this for hours.
Yeah. And I'm not going to have anything. I won't taste anything after this. Right. It's fine. Like it even stands up like brushing your teeth. Like you can brush your teeth and then drink orange juice, and it's the worst experience ever. But if you drink a West Coast IPA, then brush your teeth, then have orange juice, you won't taste the mint or the orange, or you won't feel the sensation of the brush or anything. It's great. It's fantastic. Everybody should try it. Anyway, okay. I feel like we're getting close to the end of like an official.
Yeah, no, I got a question.
Oh,
sure. A few things. I know y'all said y'all went to Senate Avenue on the way back. Do y'all get out to go to any other breweries? It's my Thursday, it's my Saturday. I know I saw you. We met at Excalibur. Yeah. Like to get out and just casually go. I mean, obviously y'all are a brand new brewery here.
Right.
Y'all's time is right here, but do y'all get any chance to go out and sample other breweries?
I think these
before.
Before we did a lot, but in the last actually we started brewing mid-August.
Yeah.
I guess, and we've been pretty tied up here, but before I retired, I would do that a lot. Mm-hmm. With my job, I'd be out of town doing stuff, but I'd like to. We went to Senate Avenue the other day, and that was nice to meet some people and try some of their beer. But no, that'd be a good thing to do. I think once a month, just to gaggle off and then go check someplace out. I went down with that meadery the other day and sampled some of their meads and got a keg from them and brought it back.
Cool. Wow.
So,
Craig, I apologize. I feel like we kind of flew right by the fact that you were a pilot. What?
Okay.
What kind of planes did you fly?
I was an airline pilot. I mean, that was my most recent job.
Okay. Cool. Like big ones?
Yeah.
Really bigs?
Well,
I mean, they're all pretty big.
I flew with the airline that flies only 737s. Let's put it that way.
Okay. That's got to feel pretty cool though to fly.
It's a great job, but I'm quite happy to be home every night now.
Yeah. Okay. What's the longest flight you ever took, or flew like you piloted?
Oh, maybe 6 hours or so.
Okay. That seems like flying seems like it's impossibly it's just to wrap your mind around the fact that you're just flying through the air. Like I know physics are involved, and that's like they figured it out, right? You do it, but the fact that you're in this multi-ton thing up in the air.
Yeah.
Did every day were you just like my mind's blown, or was it just a job after a while?
No, it was No, it's still great fun up to the very end. But yeah, every now and then you do kind of realize that there's a lot of moving parts here.
I mean, when I think of like when I'm on a flight and they're like, "Hey, do you want a beer?" Like if people 100 years ago or 200 years ago could understand that I'm basically sitting in the most comfortable, like even like people talk about airline chairs are not that comfortable, but compared to like just sitting on a rock or a log,
Trying to drink a beer while you go down the road, it's not gonna work.
it didn't.
Or walking besides the wagon.
Right, exactly. I mean, you're up in the air, basically sitting on a throne, a padded throne in the air, traveling at hundreds of miles an hour, drinking a beer with ingredients gathered from half the globe, right? Like the grains from Germany or wherever. Or maybe I guess it's American if it's like a macro, I don't know, but whatever. Hops, and it was fermented, and it's like all the things, and you're in the air, you're in the middle of the air, and somebody brought this woman, or well, I guess it could be a dude, but whatever, brought you a beer. Just you're sitting there, like they would think this guy rules the world. He's drinking a beer in the sky. He's a god drinking a beer in the sky. I don't know. That's crazy.
Oh, it did. Yeah, I mean,
you did that every day.
Big,
maybe not every day.
Aluminum pressurized tube.
Yeah,
going coast to coast.
I mean, that's crazy. Anyway, I'm glad you made it back safely.
Yep.
So am I.
Up in the air. I'm glad. I mean, okay, so I get wanting to be a brewer and owning a brewery. I get that because beer is awesome. When did you first want to be a pilot? I feel like there's a lot of pilot talk. I want to just pick your brain up. I don't want to be a pilot, but I'm envious of the fact that you were. I think pilot.
I don't know. I was a teenager and decided it looked like it'd be a fun thing to do.
When you first flew, how old were you?
22, maybe.
Did they just have lessons? I guess you just go take lessons.
I was in the Marine Corps.
Well, thank you for your service, first of all. But then also, way to go.
Thanks.
Flying. I don't know. My mind gets blown by when I just think about it.
Yeah.
I don't fly much. Maybe it shows. I don't know. To me, I'm amazed by flight. Did y'all see where they went to the asteroid? Did you ever go to an asteroid or a meteor? A touchdown on a meteor.
No.
Did you see that? Did y'all see that?
I read the article, but I didn't see it.
They dropped down on it, scooped up some dust, and then shot back out. And they're coming back. They're bringing a scoop of meteor dirt, Mike. I don't know what they're going to do with it. Maybe they'll grow some hops in it. Something like that,
Dibs.
Asteroid
Heard it here. Andrew, we call dibs here. We call dibs.
Yeah,
but what
it's
if
official.
I don't think they'll find. I don't think they'll find life on it. I think that's what they're looking like amino acids or something maybe, or something. But what if they did find like yeast and you could then brew?
They're looking for alpha acids.
Yeah.
Can brew with that.
Yeah. What? Or you could put it in your. Yeah. How much would that beer go for if you could get just some of that and put it in your water? Like, make sure your water profile has like meteor.
$1
Anyway, I just saw that. My mind was blown. Speaking of doing unfathomable things. Now, to me, I saw that where they touched down, scooped it up, and then just went.
Yeah, there's a lot of smart guys figuring that out.
Yeah, ridiculously smart, right?
Yeah. It's very smart.
There's a lot of smart people in the Houston area. We were talking about Saloon Door earlier. Josh and they're smart, right?
Yeah.
We got, I don't know. Anyway, yeah. All right, Mike, you got any other?
Yeah. I was just say I didn't quite. I know we heard you from Craig, but what about you, Warren and Andrew? Y'all get out to? Is y'all's time pretty much centered here?
Yeah, I mean,
besides that one time we saw you.
Excalibur Thursday and Sunday. I mean, it's before hockey. That's where I'm at.
Yeah, that's right. You said you.
Oh, we didn't even touch on hockey.
Yeah, well, yeah, he played indoor hockey.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
What time is it?
1:20.
We got time. Do you have time to do just like a little hockey talk on a feature thing? You ready? You know how to do that?
We're doing hockey talk?
No, Warren. We're gonna see if he gets.
Huh?
Do you get to get a chance to go?
I do every now and then. B52 is somewhere
you
I
live
like
you
to
live
go
local?
to. Up in Spring.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where I used to live too. Like Spring Cypress and 249. That's where I used to live.
Yeah, like I'm pretty close to where Andrew lives, but B52 is a brewery I like to go up to.
Boom.
Nice. And then Excalibur, if I can make it over there.
And all the Urban South sours. That's
I'll order the Urban South sours
Yeah.
and go pick them up.
Yeah. That's
I like to try what's new.
they got a lot of different sours in a can.
They're pushing them out like 4 new beers a week.
Yeah.
It's those guys are working hard.
Yeah. We live in like the best beer time ever. When you think about like
Oh yeah,
breweries,
I'd say so. Yeah, there's the variety and selection is huge.
Yeah, if we all make it through this year, they're gonna look like they're gonna be like, "What were y'all complaining about? Y'all had all these awesome breweries and all this awesome beer and planes and asteroid meteor landings and things." I don't know. Anyway, all right, let's wrap the actual show, and then can we do some hockey talk? Because I wanted to talk hockey a little bit, roller hockey. So that'll be an exclusive Patreon only if y'all are okay with being exclusive. Yeah. Can we do that? All right, we'll do that. All right, so we'll wrap here, and everybody check social, because if you're listening to this far into the future, Location 6 may be open more often or different hours, or just adjusting to life.
That's right.
Very true.
So there you go. So for Warren and Craig and Andrew and TD Mike, great job over there today. I'm proud of you. You did a great job. I'm going to turn this up. I'm Josh. Thanks for listening. Is this camera still working? All right. Thanks for listening. This is InterBrews.
This is InterBrews.
The preceding has been a presentation of Stewed Productions.